session. If this is the first session you're watching, you want to go back to the previous one where we talk about skincare, because without a good skincare, your makeup is not going to look good. You need to have a good skincare in place so that your makeup can apply smoothly. And by the way, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. There's so much good information to build you up found here. There's so much. So subscribe, turn the notification. Mama is always coming live so that you can be blessed. Mama is here to build you, your spirit, your soul, and your body. So don't limit yourself to just this one. So hit that subscribe and ring the bell. So let's move on. This one is going to be a shorter session because the most important part we've dealt with, the importance of a good skincare routine, knowing your skin and what products to go for. And if you do have questions about that, leave them in the comment and we'll address them. We're going to talk about why you should start with a clean skin, finding the right products, and how to apply those products. Your starting with a clean skin is essential. Your makeup game can never be a 10 if your skincare game is a 2. So make sure that you have a skincare routine in place before you're trying to add makeup. People tend to hide behind makeup. It shouldn't be so. If you have a skin concern, focus on treating it. If you need a dermatologist, get one. If you do not, if you think that is something that just need, if you don't know the products to use to maintain a healthy skin, I'm here to help. Like I said, you can join me on Instagram, Self-Care with RUKA. I have a Facebook, same name. I have a YouTube channel, same name. If you have questions, send them to me. My job is to help you find products that will make you feel and look your best. That's what I do. So get your skin care game on top. If just imagine that you apply foundation on a dry skin that is not properly moisturized, it's gonna kick. At the end of the day, you'll be looking older than you normally should, which is why you want to make sure that you start before anything, you clean your face, clean it properly, apply your moisturizer. If it has sunscreen in it, good. You don't need extra step. If your moisturizer doesn't come with sunscreen, then apply your sunscreen. Never leave the house without sunscreen. Like we said earlier, the sun ages you faster than your natural aging process should take you. So you don't want to expose your skin to the sun. So cleanse, moisturize, your sunscreen, and then you get to your color cosmetics. So let's talk the basics. When I'm teaching in my skincare classes, most of the women, they either know what they're doing or they don't do makeup at all. And I usually say, if you really want, makeup is not really about, it's not what determines your beauty. You're already beautiful. I say makeup is just to enhance your beautiful skin. So have a good skincare and then put a little bit. I'm not a heavy makeup person. So what I'm going to be sharing here is not about the full glam. I've never had eyelashes on. I just use mascara. But if you have a special event and you have someone to do it, by all means, do what makes you feel your best. So clean your skin, moisturize it, apply sunscreen if necessary. Then the basics are get a good foundation primer. I love the foundation primer I have because it has SPF 15 in it. It has a sun protection. So after you've moisturized, you apply your foundation primer. It helps, especially if you're someone with large pores like Miss Susie and I. If you don't apply a foundation primer, the foundation, especially liquid foundation, is just going to seep into those pores, and that's what everybody's going to be seeing. Foundation primer seals those pores and help your foundation blend smoothly. So I love the one I have. I mean, if you try it, you'll fall in love with it. Foundation primer is essential. Prime your face before applying your foundation. And then once you apply your foundation, If you're going to be gone for long, I always say get a setting powder, because that liquid, you need some kind of a powdery product to set in. We have mineral setting powders. They're great, they're lightweight, they just help set it. If you're super oily and in the summer, I have a translucent powder that I always have in my purse. If I'm out and about and I start feeling shiny, I just dust a little bit with my puffy brush and I touch up and you're back to normal. Oily skin, get a translucent powder. It's going to be your best friend because it's clear. It's like white powder. Like if you're from Cameroon, we used to have those white powders. It's a translucent powder, but very fine. So it just dust and it reduces shine. But if you do not have oily skin, we have silky setting powder in all skin tones. Get that. So that's the basic foundation. You prime, you put your liquid foundation, you put your setting powder. And then I love, if you're someone with basic, you just use a brow tint. We have these brow tints that if you have sparse brow, it helps you fill them in. If you don't have time to draw, there are people who take the time to draw and line their brow. If that's you, good. But if you do not, if you just want the basic, go get your brows groomed. If you can groom it yourself, excellent. That brow tint will just help darken it and help give it like a shape. You put your brow tint, and then we have a liquid eyeshadow, which is really great. I have different eyeshadow compacts that you can pick and choose your colors and build your own. Or if you're someone who just like, I don't have time for too much, I have a liquid eyeshadow that you just touch. You can literally just blend with your hand just to give you a little bit of a pop. And then you can use now your mascara. If you're comfortable, you can use your eyeliner. Some people love lipsticks. I'm more of a lip gloss person. Some people use lip gloss, and basic, you're good. Trust me, your mood, you feel different. So that's the basic. Cleanse, moisturize, prime, liquid foundation, set it. We use your brow tint and just shape your brows. If you need eyeshadow, it's totally optional. You just quickly put it, mascara, eyeliner, lip gloss, and you are good. That's the basic. And let's get now to the pros. The extra things they now start adding. They have under eye correctors. They have concealers that they use. They have blush. I have blushes now. So after that basic one, you put your foundation and all that, you can now put your blush, and your blush, like you put two fingers, like if you want to know where to blush, you put your two fingers like this, you blush here. That's where you blush. Then there's contour. Like you do, the easiest way is like an opposite three, because it kind of like gives your face, like if you have a round face like me, it can kind of give it like an illusion that it's a long elongated, like you contour. Then there's highlighters. You can put it on the places where you want to highlight more. You can put it here, you can put it here. So the pros, they know it. Like when I go to those classes and there are people there, they're like, do you have this one? Do you have this one? I don't recommend that. But people who know or they want to try it, I just tell them, the first thing, the basic one is just get your foundation. And the good thing with the foundation we have is that it has an anti-aging. It is not just makeup. It has a protection layer. Because while you're out and about, because you have that foundation on, every dirt that's coming is sitting there. And when you go home, you're going to wash it off. It didn't get to your skin. So I usually tell people sometimes that foundation is not just about makeup. It's more like a protection. And our foundation has anti-aging ingredients in them. Like I said in the first video, the environment is the greatest cost of your aging. 80% of your skin's aging is not natural. It is photo aging. And you can limit that by using products and your diet and sleeping enough. So that's where foundation comes in. You don't have to use it every day, but when necessary, it's good to just kind of highlight. And then the other thing they use is, some people now, they use eyelashes. You can put your lashes. Then they can also use, we have a finishing spray. Finishing spray is good for everybody, especially if you're going to like an event and it's hot. It helps set it. So it helps your makeup last longer. It doesn't start like if you're in a hot environment, it helps it last longer. And then there are so many other things they are starting adding. So that is the general thing about color makeup. It's pretty easy. When you have a good base, clean skin, moisturized and protected, you prime, you put your foundation, you do your brows, do your eyeshadows, put your liners. If you're doing mascara, go ahead. Then if you're doing blush, contour, then lipstick, highlighters, and all that good stuff. Some people with dark spots, they usually use concealers to kind of conceal the spots before their foundation. That's just an extra step. So basically, that is it on how to apply those products. And then another important thing to know when it comes to color products is how to take them off. Now you've gone to a party, you've had this full glam, and now you're home. How do you take it off? Do you just rush and grab your face wash and start washing? No. Trust me, even if you rub that whole mess for the next 10 minutes, it's not going to be clean. Take it step by step. If you had eye makeup, even if you don't have eye makeup, we have oil-free eye makeup remover. Just put it on a cotton round, gently press and get rid of the mascara around the eyes, take it off, and don't rub it. Just gently press it and wipe it off. It's really strong and gentle for your eyes. You don't want to be using soap and washing mascara off. You are inviting wrinkles to your eyes, and you're also inviting these crepey things around here before time. Be gentle with your eyes. So you take off your eye makeup carefully, then micellar water. I sell eye makeup remover and micellar water a lot to women who use too much makeup because they use it every day. And if you use too much makeup too often, you need to clean your skin properly. If you don't clean your skin properly, I can guarantee you part of it is sitting in your skin. And it's just a matter of time. And your skin will start reacting to them. Because there are ingredients in there that shouldn't stay in your skin. Those color products are meant to be washed off. So don't sleep with it. So take off your eye makeup, get your micellar water, put a little bit on a cotton round, and wipe your face foundation. I call it double cleanse. Double cleansing is very important. You use that one and cleanse it. I love micellar water because it doesn't have alcohol in it. It technically hydrates your skin because you can use micellar water and not rinse your skin and you are good to go. Especially if you're someone with normal skin or dry skin. If you're in the plane, it's a good product to carry with you. Like if you're feeling tired and you just want to freshen up, it's a good thing. You just clean your face. It's a no rinse wash, but it's not really a wash because your face is not getting clean. So use your micellar water, wipe that makeup off. I discourage people using facial cloths, those ready-made, because most of the time they have alcohol in it and you are stripping your skin of natural oils. It's very important that you protect the moisture that is naturally on your skin. Most of those, why some of them are scented. If you have sensitive skin, it's not really good for you. Micellar water is safe for sensitive skin as well, and it's very gentle. So you take off with micellar water, then get your cleanser, walk it in at least a minute. And I always encourage you get the Skin Sonic brush. I have a good one. It's very gentle. It's rechargeable. You charge it and then you can use it. You can even use it in the shower. So if you use makeup, I'll tell you to use it and clean your face gently. The skin brush is not for everybody, by the way. If you're someone with acne skin and you have fresh breakouts, your fingers are all you need. Don't use any cloth. Don't use any brush if you are having fresh breakouts because you are just going to irritate it. your fingers. But the brush is great for deep cleaning if you're not having breakouts, especially on days where you have makeup. Use it in the evening. I love using mine in the evening in the shower because it just gets rid of it. I usually tell people, I can guarantee you that most of the time when you wash your face, it's not clean. You know why? Because you get into it and you just put your cleanser, rub it anyhow, rinse it quick, and you're gone. So whenever somebody gets that brush, I tell them when you go to prove to you that your face was not clean, wash your face like you normally do, pat it, and you're done. Then put a little bit of a cleanser and then use that brush. I did it with my husband. He became my marketing manager because of that, because I told him that your face is not clean the way you wash it. So he tried that brush. He was amazed. The amount of dirt that is still left on your face. So if you are not using that brush, if you're using your finger, walk your cleanser in. And don't just do that. Use your fingers and be intentional, mama, and scrub every part, avoiding your eye area. And then you rinse with lukewarm water. And then you follow up with your nighttime routine. It could be your serum. If you're using a mask, you can now apply your mask. If you're not using a mask, if you're exfoliating, you can now exfoliate and then follow up with your serum, your moisturizer, your eye cream, and you are good for bed. So that is the basics of makeup. We are going to get to our questions in our family meeting. And if you have other questions, leave them in the comments. And if you found value from this session, please share. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe, hit the notification so that you will be notified when Mama goes live. There's so much good information here to bless your life. Thank you for joining us today.